Well, a good morning to you. Welcome back. We're still out here at the Parkview golf course, and I'm now joined by Mrs. Garcia. Nicole, first of all, I want you to talk to me about how you think the space of golf is currently in South Africa for women and female golfers.
Well, I think it's probably the best it's been in, if we compare 10 years ago to now, you've got sponsors like Investec, their flagship event, the Investec South African Women's Open, every year, and they've hosted that religiously for the last 10, I think going on 11 years now. So it has come along in leaps and bounds. There's obviously still globally, there's a long way to go for women's golf, but without sponsors, like Investec and other big companies that have put money into golf, we wouldn't have the players that we do now and the growth that we've seen in the last 10 years. So I think it's in a good place, and I think the names are becoming more household names, which is what you want. But like I said, there's still a long way to go.
And you speak about more opportunities and more women moving into the space. Would you say it's possible for a female golfer to just be able to focus on playing golf alone and from a financial point of view be comfortable?
I think, realistically, without sponsors, it is very tough. But it is more reachable now than it ever has been before. So if you do have financial backing, or you've got some support, a good team around you, it is a possible dream. So I wouldn't want to put anybody off from this dream. I think it is something that you could strive for, and it's a wonderful world to be in. So if you do have that opportunity, I think grab it with both hands and run with it and see how far you can go. I've met so many people doing this job, and I wouldn't give it away for the world my last 10 years on tour. It is hard, but if you've got the support, like I said, and you have that will to do it, then I think it's a great route to take.
I want us to touch a little bit in terms of just having that perfect work and life balance and how that has been for you.
It's tough with the traveling. You're away for 8 months of the year if you're on a tour full time. And so you're going to have family and friends that really understand your dream and support you. And if you, like I said, before, if you've got that, then it's a wonderful life to live. It is difficult. At times you kind of think, is this worth it? But if you've got that goal and that dream in mind, then it's all worth it at the end of the day. It's you can have a good balance, but you really have to work at it.
All right, and touching personally on just your own personal journey, I know that you did have a hip back injury a couple of years ago and was out for a large part of the 2019-2020 season. Talk to me about how that time was for you and how from a mental point of view you were able to keep yourself going, because when you came back with a bang.
Yeah, I think it happened at the right time for me personally. I was going through a lot of mental struggles with my injury. It was difficult to compete. I was playing good enough golf to compete, but falling away over the weekend because of my injury. So mentally, it was really tough, and I really actually enjoyed my 2019 season off, just getting away from the golf completely, because sometimes it can consume your life. Yeah. And then the 2020 season was also very quiet because of COVID. It only started, August. So it gave me a lot of time to reflect on what I wanted, and when I went back, I was really appreciative of what I had on tour, and I basically came out. Everybody always says just go have fun, and it's difficult to do that when you're not in a good mental space, but that's exactly what I did. When I came out, I was in a much better mental space. I'd been with my family for 2 years, and I just had fun. So I had the last 3 seasons really good results, and that's exactly what I did. I had fun.
I love that you are having fun. Do you find that having fun is a lot easier as well for you because your husband's also involved in golf?
Sometimes. So he is my coach, so sometimes that's maybe not so fun. No, we've learned to work together really well, and I think it is a lot easier for me because he understands the world and he understands what I'm going through and what I'm doing, and he supports me fully with that. Obviously it's difficult being away from each other, so how long we can do that, I'm not too sure, but it is a lot more fun when you've got somebody who understands exactly what you're going through mentally, emotionally, physically, and just going through the same life together.
So you guys don't have those moments where he's like, hit it like this, and you're like, well, I can't hit it like that, you're not coaching me right.
No, 100%. But we do, we argue every now and again. I think all of his students at his academy know when I'm having a lesson, because there's a little bit of back chat, and then he doesn't want to coach me anymore, but he still loves me at the end of the day, so that's okay.
I love that. As we wrap up our conversation, we are in the month of August celebrating women all over South Africa. What is your message to the women of South Africa and women in sports in general?
Just anything that you do, if you put your mind to it, obviously it's a very cliche thing to say, but if you put your mind to it, you can do it. We're all capable, we all work just as hard as everybody else, and I think women in sport, just keep going. I think in another 10 years you'll see that women's sport will be in a very different place again, and I'm excited to see what that brings.
Oh, love it. Nicole here. Can I take
Of
this?
course.
We were gonna pat. Should we go to where Zethu and Danielle are? And then I'm going to give it a go. I promise our viewers at home I'm much better at this than what I was trying to do earlier. But I was told that even though I missed that first ball earlier, that my actual shot that I did hit was pretty good. Nicole, do you want to come help me with the mic?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we're going that way.
That looks good. A little closer, there we go. Oh, I actually thought that had a chance of going in. Just tap it. You can, just swish it in.
Good job. I cheated. Okay, it's patting. This is what you do. I think this is probably a good way to kind of just get your game right.